Hey, Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness, independent team Beachbody coach. Here's what we have for today, live from Myrtle Beach, at least recorded live, but what show isn't recorded live? Here's what we have for today. Question came in for a coaching moment. How do I eat healthy with a family? Well, I understand the basis of that question, but my first thing to ask back is why not have your whole family eat healthy? I've got 4 kids myself, my wife and I have 4 kids, and it's tough sometimes because oftentimes they make the most unhealthy foods cheap and the most healthy foods expensive. So we've got to make some deliberate choices here. On an average day, I eat completely different foods than the rest of my family. Now, my wife does do very well also. She eats pretty much the same things that I do with this. And we try to keep the kids intentional. The fact that we make Halloween candy lasts all year. Or Halloween, and then 6 months later you have Easter and you eat candy. Eating healthy with a family, let me tell you a few things, overview, tell you a few things that I do myself, and trying to keep this budget friendly. Number one thing I can say, eat intentionally. On Monday, you better know what you and your family are going to be eating all that week. If you don't know what your family's going to be eating every day that week, you got problems and you're not going to reach your goals. I can't say it any more plain and simple than that. That's my oldest boy, Dale. You've got to know ahead of time. I already know that no matter what week it is, except for this week being out of town, what I'm going to have for every snack that week. I make enough snack for the entire week. I make enough chicken salad for lunch or tuna for lunch for the entire week. I have protein shakes on hand. I have Shakeology on hand. I already know what I will have. I may not know exactly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I do know that it's going to be, these are the things I'll have for lunch, these will be the things that I have for supper, and these are the things I have for breakfast. You can do it very easily. I know that for breakfast, maybe your kids are going to be eating cereal and you're stuck to eggs. I'll normally myself eat about 30 eggs a week. Eggs are awesome. The incredible edible egg. You can have it fried. You can have it scrambled. I love to put some salsa in with the scrambled eggs or some hot sauce. You can have it on a whole wheat thin bun. Make a sandwich out of it. All of these great options you have for all of that, and eggs are dirt cheap. Also, you can do oatmeal, a little bit of Splenda in it, a little bit of, what else can you put into it? Is cinnamon. You know, great things that can make it very tasty, very healthy. Do watch it, though. Oatmeal is a high-calorie food, and also, if you're trying to lose weight, is a high-carb food, even though it's healthy, complex carbs. Another thing for eating with a family on a budget is be mindful of things. You want to be healthy. Never buy white bread again. Make the whole family eat whole grain or whole wheat bread. We do it all the time. Kids never even really noticed it. Maybe a little bit. Maybe the crust is a little tougher, so we have to take it off for them. Transition them over now. Our kids love to have wraps, not with that garbage of some flour wrap. A head of lettuce. Grab heads of lettuce, and those first 4, 5, 6 leaves that come off, make an awesome wrap on it. Our kids love egg salad, so we'll make up egg salad with it, making sure you're using some low-cal dressing, throw a little celery in it, spice it up, salt and pepper. When it comes to eating with kids, eating with family, let's see. Some other ideas for it is suppers. I do know what I'm going to eat each day of the week, but I found the kids like to eat the same things that I do. Now, I may be having chicken breasts, they may be having chicken nuggets, but it's relatively simple things, simple changes. I love to have just frozen tilapia out of the freezer. You stick it in the microwave or in the oven, it's done in a few minutes. Maybe the kids will have fish sticks. Burgers are simple, which we don't use any beef burger. We use all turkey burger. But you have burger on lettuce. You have burger plain on a plate with a slab of tomato and a slice of onion. And there you go. I always get bags of frozen vegetables, and I'll make up a bowl of vegetables, and then I'll have that chicken breast. Whatever it may be, it's possible to eat with on a budget with a family and be healthy. There's some things that you're just never going to have again as a family, but who cares? Build the healthy eating habits into your kids when they're young, and find ways to eat cheap. Don't buy the fresh chicken when you can buy frozen chicken, which is actually fresher than the frozen chicken. How does that make sense? Same thing with produce. Is because most meat and produce is frozen within the first 8 hours that it's either killed or picked. That's not to be said of anything that's sitting in your meat rack or anything that's to be said sitting in your produce section, because they cut that stuff down your fruits and veggies 2 weeks ago when it was still green so that it's ripe by the time it gets to the store. So you got to be mindful of just the obvious. But still, number one thing of how can I eat healthy with a family? Make the whole family healthy. Tony Horton doesn't have any kids, but he gave a good piece of advice that I pass along to you. Is they may go 2-3 days without eating it because they say it doesn't taste as good. They'll end up eating. Get them hungry enough, they're going to love whatever is on the table. I know that's probably not what people wanted to hear, but the fact is, it's the truth. And if you want to stop obesity today, you want to stop obesity tomorrow in your kids' generation, it's going to have to stop inside the homes. It's going to have to be moms and dads. It's going to have to be you saying, I'm going to do this because your health, this food is not for the purpose of pleasing your taste buds. The purpose of food is to be healthy, to be fueled, and to be the temple God made you to be. Eating healthy with kids is possible. My kids, they have chicken nuggets. My kids will have a Happy Meal. My kids will have French fries. But one thing that we have is that Halloween candy lasting all year long because they get one piece of candy a day. One piece of candy a day. Actually, two, because they have one piece of candy after lunch, one piece of candy after supper. Before bed, they have a piece of fruit. Maybe they'll have a sugar-free popsicle, but it's not loads of stuff. They have a 3 o'clock snack, which is going to be a piece of fruit, or it's going to be some sort of crackers. I know crackers aren't that great for you, but it sure beats a brownie. So there are ways that you can make it happen. In fact, if you have more questions on this, want to know exactly what we do, I am more than happy to send you a week of my family's menu to help you stay on track. This has been Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness, rambling on about healthy eating with a family. We'll see you back next time.